my surprise, my podcast with Mike the Male Karen has turned into the podcast with Joseph and Mike and not Daniel, and he will be mad.
I'm just happy we threw the curveball and you didn't know.
It was a surprise.
I think this is the longest we've ever planned anything in advance.
It's very true.
How long was this planned?
Thursday last week? So that was the last time.
Oh, really? So that wasn't just like, hey, I'm going over to Tim's. Come on. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. So I didn't feel like you just did the Mike normal thing where he's like, oh, you guys wanted to start a podcast? Or are you interested?
No.
Come join my podcast because I invite you to everything in the world.
Well, he did invite Zach Crone on for you.
I did invite Zach last night.
Well, did you see him?
No, he texted.
He texted us last night, and Mike's like, "Well, you should come on the podcast, like it's his podcast."
Yeah, come on.
Trying to get numbers up. I'm trying to get a check out of this.
It's a shared event here. So
I noticed I don't have iPhones all over the place anymore. You have like actual legit cameras.
I don't know how legit they are. I'm just trying something different out, and they may crap out halfway through this podcast, and we might only have the audio, which, as you've learned,
It's happened
I
before.
always do the backup
But
audio.
you'll find it somewhere. You'll find a video like you did last time.
That's true. That is true. So we're just trying something new here at the Fairview Social Podcast.
Love it.
All right. So what were we talking about where we said, hey, we need to save it here?
We're talking about how you need a round table.
I do need a round table.
Yeah.
So what I was saying before we started,
He was quickly agreeable to that. I wasn't prepared for that.
well, I guess I was thinking more to fit into my office space here so I can still have my chair and watch TV.
Yeah.
And I can't build a circle table. I can build
Why
a square
not?
table.
Why not?
It cost me like $110 to build this table, but to do a circle table, I'm not a skilled carpenter.
You've built two quite nice tables.
I
Yeah.
have, but
Well, one of them broke.
they
I'll
didn't.
make a bet with
Okay,
Joseph
let's
Oh
hear it.
shit.
that within a month there's a round table.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean,
There will be a delay.
Yeah.
there's not
Way back.
there's not an issue with the table when it's just me and another person. It's only an issue when we have multiples, which seems like we're having multiples more
We've
often.
had multiples the last couple of episodes.
That's right. I guess I have.
Yeah. You've done, you probably have done more multiples than individuals.
That's what she said.
Yes.
God.
Think about it.
All right. Well, is there anything that you want to address to Joseph now that we're all here in person?
No.
No, we wanted to address Daniel and how he hates us and how he's not here.
Did you invite him?
No.
All right. For the record, Daniel, if you're listening, I knew nothing about this. I was having
I'm
Mike
proud
on.
of Joseph and I for keeping it quiet.
It was a pretty
I'm
good
impressed that I showed up at exactly 6:55.
It's true.
on a Tuesday night. even.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with you guys?
I came from workout. I did my workout early. I cut my workout early at 4 and then came right here.
I mean, are y'all planning on not working tomorrow or something?
No.
I know for a fact Joseph's not going to be worth a shit. You'll have about
That has
700
nothing to do
beers.
with me being here.
Well,
No, we got to work tomorrow because we're going to save the company.
that's true. Well, speaking of beer, I wanted to talk about since our last podcast, we had the two sad dads.
Mike's drinking a beer.
Mike is drinking a beer. He's drinking a Miller Lite.
Yep.
And so when we had the last two sad dads podcast, Joseph was, of course, soaking wet and probably miserable the whole time.
It was awful.
That was cold. You had to have been cold.
But
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But after we finished that podcast, I was like, oh, that podcast is okay. Usually, because I've told Nikki this, that like every time I finish the podcast, I'm just like, I don't know. Huh?
The pod.
The pod.
The pod.
I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be all right. But then after I go back and listen to it, it's always good to me. I mean, I don't know.
My favorite thing that pops up on my Apple.
Other people probably are like, no, this is stupid. I don't know what you guys are doing. But anyway, so on that, with that, I took the podcast and I have this, AI generator thing that goes through and like tries to pick out the best clips so you can post them on social media. So I did that with the Two Sad Dads podcast, and we got that clip about it was like literally just like in passing us talking about beer. I don't even know how it came up.
Wasn't it on your list?
I think it was on your list.
Oh yeah, I did say.
Don't try to pretend like this was all organic.
Well,
it was all planned.
It was organic in the fact that like you guys were not biting on my list stuff.
We didn't bring our 5 topics like you told us to.
Yeah.
bring.
And your list was stupid.
Yeah.
I don't remember what was on it. I
You
don't
know
remember
what?
If it, I don't remember if it was
Fuck
actually
both of
stupid.
you because
I had a list, but it was wet and I couldn't read it anymore.
all right. Look, I'm all for just saying, hey,
Is that what she said?
you guys are stupid. Every time we do a podcast, I'm like, okay, I'm all for like, hey, Mike's coming over. Fuck it. Let's just wing it. Let's
Yeah.
do a podcast.
Let's talk about life.
Well, no, what you're about to bitch about us, like, oh, but y'all complain. I don't know.
Hold on.
Daniel complains that we don't have any topics.
Hold on a second. So,
Fucking Daniel.
so
Cunt.
was that him or you?
That was it.
Wow.
So, I'm so happy
That's
right
the last
now.
time I'll say it.
I don't know. I miss. You wait and be like, Tim, I have something to say, and then present it to me.
I know my family's going to listen to this one.
No,
Just blame me.
but look, I'm all for like, hey, let's get in a room and do it. I did a few podcasts in the beginning, and I was like, no, because people are like this. You know, after they do like 1 or 2 episodes, everything's fine, but everybody clams up. It's like I have to have something to keep the conversation going.
Or 5, like us.
But what's funny about it is the first time that we did 2 Sad Dads, I'm like, all right, well, there's 4 of us here. There shouldn't be a problem with keeping things going.
Yeah.
But everybody's,
I don't think that's true.
well, it's the way it felt when we were doing it.
But then you watch it, there's not any downtime.
No, there's not
Are
any
you talking about the
downtime.
first Sad Dads here?
Or the person that dad's
Or
out
where we were sitting here I dream of weenie?
Pick which one,
Yeah.
whichever one you want.
No, I thought we did pretty well the first one.
So it was, and it ended up being fine. But what I'm saying is like, well, we need to have everybody's like, we need to have topics or we need to do this and that. So I told you guys on the last episode, hey, just bring 5 random things. We may get to it or we may not. That way we can keep the conversation going because I may pick 5 things that you guys don't care about. At least have like 5 things that you care about. So anyway, so I made the list and I said, favorite light beer. That's all I said. So we'll go to the screen right now. I'm going to show you this TikTok thing, which is hilarious to me. So this is my TikTok page.
Okay.
It is a little bit.
Is that Daniel crying there?
Stop. You're awful. You said cunt and you did that. So this is the beginning of the adventure of the Fairview Social podcast. Look at my numbers. 72, 59, 85, 167. The one with me and Joseph talking about Dave Grohl was a 1,200 something there.
Nailed it. That was a good one.
But it's funny for me because like I've never posted on any kind of social media. And then like for this, I'm just like, whoa, I got 72 people that watch my video. Yeah. So then we go on, time goes by, and I'm like, we got 1,000 here. And then it's like 200 is about the average there.
Yeah.
Don Buffalini, hell, he didn't even get, but nobody gives a shit about Fairview politics except people in Fairview, which most of people.
Augusta.
The Augusta one did.
Yeah. Nice.
3,900 because I tagged golf.
Yeah.
And it was in the middle of that event. So everybody's like, hell yeah, golf. All right. So we go on, we get to current day. And you see here, like these are the salts one where Hayden's like, we're going to get you the clip. We're going to get you the clip. You see him right there jumping around.
That was so good.
2,800 views. And I was satisfied with that because I thought that in my world, that's going to be about like what I'm going to get.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. So I'd like to point out, because you're getting to the light beer conversation, but even our conversation just about what's the right move to do with beer has got 5,400 views.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
The middle left on the.
Oh yeah. So
That was a good one.
So people like beer.
Yes, people like beer is what I'm getting at. But so this is the most, this 5,400 one right here with you is the most that I've ever gotten on TikTok. 5,400 views of that. I'm like, oh, wow. So then I slammed down the salts one, hoping that it would get something. It just fizzled, 900 or 2,800. This one right here, this corn tortilla one with Daniel, it got pretty good. So then we get to we filmed that podcast and I post that clip right there.
Holy fuck.
smokes.
It's got 130,000 views.
Holy smoke.
It's like the worst edited thing because I was just like, fuck it. Nobody's watching it anyway. Whatever. I'll just throw it up there. Cause I could have spent time and like try to make cause you get the AI generator and it generates it, but like you can go in and like adjust things, but I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I just need something to post because like you got to continually post. But that thing has 130,000 views. And so I posted that on a Sunday at 11:03. So every Sunday at 11:03, I'm like, I need to post something.
Sure.
And so I do that. But look, I haven't got any views since then.
Because you're not talking about beer. Well, you and Nikki sort of talked about beer.
Yeah.
We did a little bit, but it's not enough to I don't know, man. It's like
That is interesting.
it's got to be the right timing,
Yeah,
the right
yeah.
tags, the right everything. And it's just like, I couldn't believe it because I posted it and I used like in the very beginning, way down here, I'm like, all right, let me see. I refresh it. Somebody else watched it. But now it's like, I don't even give a shit. I just put it on there. I went back like 6 hours later. I went and did something and it was hit like,
that is unbelievable.
it was like 20,000 views. And I'm like, what?
I do appreciate that you keep stopping your mouths on Hayden.
Oh yeah.
That's where I nearly wrecked my car in Wedgwood.
You know what's funny about that too is like on the YouTube videos I posted like that podcast with me and Joseph and Hayden, but it only had like the first hour of it on there.
53 minutes.
It's on the YouTube. 53 minutes of the YouTube one. So finally, and it took me like a week. What's funny now is like, cause I'm getting better at like editing and doing all that kind of stuff. It took me like a week and a half to like, because I had the audio on here, but to match it up on there and get it to all function, it'd probably take me like 10 minutes to do it now, but I was learning how to do it. But as soon as I did that, you can't replace the video and still have the views. So I had to repost it. So I made the original one with 53 minutes private.
Yeah.
And reposted the thing, and it's got more views than the original did.
Wow.
Maybe I need to repost these videos. I don't know.
You figure it out.
But anyway, I thought that is Natural Light the best light beer? Here,
No, Natural Light is gross.
if you look at it, it's funny because look, 440 comments on it.
That is unbelievable. Now, do you know any of these people?
No, I don't know any of them. 8,739 likes and like 302 shares or saves or
That's
whatever the hell that
amazing.
means. But it's just funny because, and I'm not making fun of the people that are on here doing this.
No.
But my question about this is humanity to begin with. But like if I see something like that in my news feed, I'm not like, oh, Miller Lite's my choice.
Oh, I never comment.
You're not
on anything.
that
I love
passionate
Miller
about it.
Lite. It's like I just, that's funny. Scroll
Yeah.
on by. But
Well,
like,
maybe that's what it is because Daniel's pretty darn passionate about Natural Light. It's weird.
most of the people on there are making fun of it.
I know,
for Natural Light.
But he was so passionate about it, it's like somebody stopped to.
I thought he was going
pay
to cry
attention to
over it.
You guys are fucking awful.
I'm just kidding, Daniel. If you watch this, what you want.
I mean,
He's
when you
not-
do
he won't
that,
listen
yeah,
to
he's
it.
not watching, and Caitlin's not listening.
This is true. She doesn't give a fuck.
But when you're passionate about it, then people pick up on that.
Yeah.
I do like how it has the 4 screen there. You can see all of our.
Well, his newer ones have like a little
Well,
space
so-
between the screens.
so I
I think
don't-
it looks better.
I don't like that. So what I
do.
did is I started doing this.
Oh yeah, you get the little.
Where I've got, actually, I think there's a 2 Sad Dads one. Yeah, one right here. After that video posted, that's another thing. You keep it sliding off to the side. And so I made that. I do these manually. The other one was that AI generator doing it.
Oh, how about that?
So anyway, so our whole
Yeah, Charles.
experiment of this or that questions,
Yeah.
and the beer one, at the time when we did that podcast and Joseph was miserable, he didn't even want to be here at that point, and you guys didn't want to play along, and I just threw it out there, got 130,000.
Well, let's see what fast food does.
Okay. That's a pretty good one.
Shit.
Well, what about it? Let's talk about fast
If you
food.
can't tell from my size, I love fast food.
Well,
my size as well.
If you had to have, and I think we might have talked about one of these on the.
Well, we gotta come up with the criteria for fast food
Yeah.
because Five Guys, things like that, is that considered fast
No,
food?
let's
I would not.
let's stay.
consider
We can.
Five Guys fast food.
I would consider that medium grade. So
Yeah.
you got restaurant where you sit down and eat. Then you've got
I mean, I agree. Just if
like McDonald's-esque type stuff, and then
Yes.
you got
Something that, a restaurant that has a drive-through.
okay, that's fair.
all right. You go first, Mike. What's your favorite fast food?
If I had to have one choice, Arby's.
Oh, that's a good choice.
That is a good choice because I had mine in my head, and then you said that.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Arby's,
All right, so
double
what-
roast beef.
Okay, I was gonna say, what do you get?
Yeah, double roast beef with the curly fries and I think they switched from Pepsi to Coke, but I used to get a Mountain Dew.
Well, this is going off for a second, but we'll come back to this.
Yeah.
But I have a story about Arby's. Like me and my friend Jeremy that we played in Chester Boom and all that. Like in those days, we'd be like, let's go to Jeremy's like, I got some fucking coupons. Let's go to Arby's and get some stuff. Like,
That's a
hell
Freeman
yeah.
Hollis
So
movie.
we go to Arby's
Yeah.
because we're in Fairview. There's not an Arby's. It's like a trip.
You gotta go to
Sure.
Dixon or Bellevue.
We went
I was gonna
to
say
we went to
oh.
Bellevue off Charlotte Pike. I don't think it's still there because they put that Panda Express.
Oh, they're in Nashville West. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Is
It's
it
not
still
there
there?
anymore. No, it's a gyro shop now. Giro, however the fuck you say.
where is it?
At Nashville West, like where
You know where Panda Express is?
It used to be.
Oh yeah,
it
next
used
to Taco Bell and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
used to
That
be
used to be in
behind.
Arby's.
Oh,
Back-
he's
back
that's
on the
because
other
he's a
side.
transplant.
Oh no, you're right. Right by the Baskin Robbins.
Yeah,
back
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
So anyway, we go out there.
Translated that to fat guy talk.
Yes, it is.
We go out there and we have all these coupons, and so like we never go out there, so we're just like, we're gonna order the fuck out of some food.
Yeah.
So we're like, we'd always get like, it was called a Big Montana back then. This
Fuck
is
yeah.
20 years ago, where they
Now
have,
it's just the
It's-
half pounder. or
it's
whatever.
exactly what you said, where
Yeah.
it's like the double amount of roast beef, but then they put like lettuce and tomato and like a sauce and shit on it.
Yeah.
And then we would get cheese, jalapeno poppers and fries and all this stuff. And so like she'd ring up the order and it's like $60. And we're just like, huh, we've got coupons. We give her the coupons and it's like $55. Like, what the fuck? Back then we were just like, we didn't have any money,
Yeah.
but we were just like, Arby's was like the nicest
Listen,
food we would ever eat.
My brother and I used to skip when we got older and I could drive. We used to skip church on Sundays, go to Arby's, get the 5 for $5,
Oh yeah.
which was awesome. Eat, run back by the church, get the bulletin, and take it home. And my parents
To
thought we
show
went to
that
church.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever seen the Arby's secret menu? Look it up. The Arby's secret. There's a certain sandwich on it. I don't want to derail this conversation, but this is something new that I discovered like 3 days ago.
You probably don't remember
The Meat
Tim, but
Mountain. The Meat Mountain is the one that you want.
You probably don't remember, but I nearly died eating Arby's talking to you on the phone.
Really? When?
The one that's on Lebanon Road, like going into Hermitage.
Mhm.
And I was coming back from job and I looking at a job and I stopped in there and I got a double and I was so hungry. Put the Arby's sauce on there, 2 Arby's sauces on it, and was eating and it just got stuck in my throat.
No.
And I couldn't get
It's
it
funny because
unclogged.
I also have an Arby's story.
I couldn't and I'm talking to you.
On the phone?
On the phone.
How long ago was this?
This is probably right around COVID time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awful.
And I nearly died. I had to pull over right by the whatever that little greenway is there with that little house that's on the river.
yeah.
And I thought I was gonna choke and die.
All right, before I tell my Arby's story, look at the Meat Mountain. Like, look at a picture of the Meat Mountain.
It says a towering sandwich with chicken tenders, roast beef, ham, turkey, pastrami, and bacon. I mean, I can get behind that.
I could too.
Look at a picture of it. It's amazingly impressive. And I've never ordered it. I just discovered this last week. And so I haven't had a chance to order it.
So you think you can go to any Arby's and you're gonna know?
Apparently you can.
So you can roll up in there and be like, "Yeah, I'll have the Meat Mountain combo."
I think so.
Large with a Coke to drink.
I'm so afraid to order off secret menu thing because I don't want to look like a
know.
fucking idiot.
You're like,
But
what are you doing?
Yeah, they're like, "What are you talking? We don't have that."
So my Arby's story is we were doing a property walk in Metro Center.
Yep.
And it was every month, and I had to walk with one of our bosses, and so it was always at 10:30, and so we were done by 11, and right next door is Arby's.
Yep.
So I went over there, and I'm like, fuck yeah, this is what I look forward to every month. Is once a month I get Arby's. It was during COVID. So I go through the drive-through, I get my food, and there's nowhere to park in the Arby's parking lot. So I
Yeah,
go
that's a
next
tough
door
one.
to Smoothie King. That's like Nobody's
I see
in
where this is
nobody's in the parking lot. So like I back in and I'm fucking chowing down on a beef and cheddar. You know, they're messy as fuck. I got cheese running down my face. And our boss walks up to my window and knocks on the window. And I look up at him with cheese and he's a physically fit and into that kind of thing.
You talking about Kevin?
No. And I look at he's like, do you want to come in here and get a smoothie? I'll buy you a smoothie. They're healthy. And I got fucking cheese.
Oh, you're talking about
I got cheese. I got cheese
remember that
running down my face. And I'm like, I'm good.
I get a large Dr. Pepper. I'm fine.
Yeah, it was fucking embarrassing.
I remember
he
you
hates
telling
you.
me that.
He hates you because you're fat.
He hates
too.
me because I'm fat, and that didn't help the case.
Listen, that Arby's would be amazing if it had better access to it, because you got to really go around the back.
You
and
just
come
gotta
up.
go around the back.
Yeah, I love that Arby's.
But for rednecks like us, it's like Arby's is like
Gourmet.
gourmet.
It is.
a gourmet meal.
But I would take Arby's over a McDonald's.
Hold on. What's yours?
Yeah.
Well, what I was gonna say before Arby's, but I think I'm gonna stick to mine. Although, like when he said Arby's, I was imagining like that thin. I love that thin sliced
I know.
roast beef.
I know you can't replicate it.
You get them shits.
The
in, like,
closest is
double.
Hardee's, and even that's not as good.
And it's not all the time. Don't they just run that like every now
You
and
know,
then?
they always have a ham and cheese, is what it's called.
Yeah, but I don't
This-
want a
this
ham
is-
and cheese.
Well, that's just what they fucking call it.
All right, so mine favorite fast food,
Okay.
and we don't get it very often. And I'm right down the road from one at work, so I get it more often than I probably should.
On 3, we're gonna say it.
1, 2, 3.
Taco
Captain
Bell.
D's.
Okay. Oh,
Captain
good play.
D's.
Because I go to that Captain D's once a week, and I'm fucking excited every time I go. The service is terrible, and it takes forever.
Yeah.
And usually
There
my
is a
order is
Captain
wrong,
D's
but man, I get a chicken and fish
I
combo.
did exactly the same. The fish and chicken combo because you
Yeah.
get the
like
best
chicken strips and fish
Yeah.
strips.
Yeah, and their
And
chicken's
I get
pretty
it.
good.
And where do I
I
go?
like their coleslaw.
I get it, and I go behind Publix. And
I do too. Let me tell you about this because me and Megan at work always talk about how like she talks about Taco Bell and
Yeah.
the cheese fries. Get the cheese fries,
Ooh,
and then we
those
pull-
are good fries.
For those of you that are listening that are out in that there's like the Jersey Mike's, Publix, there's that new Mexican restaurant, like that whole parking lot right there. It's like everybody goes and sits in those parking lots
Yep.
and eats.
Burger King right there. Yep.
So me and Megan were talking about how she's like, I go over there, I get my cheese fries, and then I'm just like, a tear falls from my eye because I'm just eating alone. I'm like, I do the same thing.
I did it today.
So I told her today, I said, hey, I'm going to go get some. I ended up getting Burger King, which was fucking awful, by the way. We can talk about the service. But anyway, I told her, I said, don't go to this Taco Bell over here anymore. Or you can go to this Taco Bell, but you need to find somewhere else to eat because we all eat in that parking lot. Well, now there's these guys that fucking walk around that are like trying to, like get money from you.
Well, you're fucked up. You got to go behind Publix.
There's a lot of space back
So the first time the guy comes up to me and he's like, I'm like, because I get my
Tartar sauce.
I even get my Captain D's and I go to that fucking parking lot.
Yes.
And so I'm sitting there and the guy like comes up, like doesn't just like, like at a distance, hey, over he comes up to my window and he knocks on it and I do this.
Yeah.
Because I'm like sitting there trying to be fat and chow down
Stop bothering me.
my fish,
Yeah.
because it's fresh. It's fresh as shit.
It's hot as fuck.
It's hot. So I crack my window a little bit. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, hey, man, give the story about I need a little gas, this and that. I said, I'm sorry, man. I don't have any cash. He's like, we live in a digital age, man. I said, you want me to?
He's like, can you Venmo me the
I
money?
asked him, I said, did you want me to Venmo you some money? And he said, yeah, man, you got, I said, hell no, get out of here.
way.
So I sit there every day and eat. The guy has come up to me like 2 or 3 different times.
Gonna try to get in the passenger
And
side.
so today he comes up to me and it's like he sees me at a distance and I do this right here to like wave him, because look, I'm the most sympathetic, compassionate person ever.
I agree.
But that shit pisses me off when he's like, oh, I'm like, I don't have any cash. He's like, here, you just Venmo.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking
Scan this QR code that I have.
Wait, if you have Venmo, it means you have a bank account, right?
Yeah,
Which means-
or at least Apple. No, he was carrying a Droid, so it was like, what is it, like Android
Pay?
Cash or Google Pay or whatever it is.
Wow.
And I'm just like, So anyway, so I always get my Captain D's and I go in that parking lot and I fucking love it. I love every second of it because I think the part of the reason that I like it is because when we were kids, I don't know if Joseph remembers this, but my dad would go to, because in Bellevue they had the Captain D's before they shut it down.
Yep.
He liked the crunchies in the bottom of the
He would-
Lee
styrofoam.
Company.
He
Yeah,
would,
Oh,
yeah,
the
but
crunchies are
it's
good.
where Lee Company is now or beside it. He would bring home because you can get like family meals there.
Mm-hmm.
And we would chow down on that shit. I don't remember. This was probably, you might have been too young to remember all that, but
I remember him bringing home Captain D's in
But it-
bulk.
it was awesome.
But
But
we didn't
anyways.
have Captain D's in Pittsburgh. It was Long John Silver's.
Oh yeah, I went to Long John Silver's once because there's one in Dixon.
And there's one on Gallatin Road.
Is it comparable?
Captain D's is like
Captain D's is the
I haven't
best.
had Captain D's since.
Is it-
I'm shocked that Captain D's is your choice as your favorite fast food restaurant.
Why do you?
I'm
think
not
that?
shocked. It just I wasn't expecting it. I figured it'd be some kind of
What would you
burger.
have said?
I don't eat I really don't eat many burgers. I'm a more of like a chicken tender
Yeah.
type person. I would get like if I go to McDonald's. Man, we're exposing our fatness here.
That's what it is.
Get a chicken nugget dinner and get you a double cheeseburger. On the side. That way you get the best of
Yes,
both.
duh.
But anyway, so I go to Captain D's, and every time I get it, I think of like when I was younger. I think of my dad,
That's
and
cool.
also I just love
Yeah.
shitty fish. I
Yeah.
guess
I haven't had it in forever. It's interesting. I would not have pegged you for that.
I'm very picky too on like I don't ever want to get sick. If I look at like me and Nikki do this all the time, I'll look at in the expiration date will be like 2 days from now, and I'm
Yeah.
like, Nikki, smell that chicken.
Yeah.
And it's got like a little bit of a twang that she's like, it's probably fine. I'm like, nah. in the
Caitlin doesn't
trash.
give
No,
a
no, no.
shit about expiration dates. I am.
no.
I don't know if it's because I worked in dairy department for years, but expiration date, I don't give a fuck. If my milk gets to that expiration
Yeah.
date, I don't care if it smells good. I was a dairy manager and I know that it's fine. I'm not going to drink it.
No, I don't.
I'm the person in the house that taste this, see if it's okay.
No.
Well, I felt bad because I think the kids came over and they were, so right now it's summer, so we're week on, week off. Sam will walk down to Food Lion during the day and just buy whatever he wants. And so one time he came over and he bought a half gallon of chocolate milk.
Yeah.
He was drinking it and he left. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go drink that chocolate milk. I shouldn't because it's going to make me shit my pants, but I'm going to drink that chocolate milk. So I open the fridge, I grab it, and it was out of date by a week at that point. And I'm like, and
God, it's cheese.
my irresponsible ass puts it back in the fridge because
you didn't dump it out?
no, because I'm an asshole. I just didn't think about it. And then I completely forgot about it. And then they came back.
No.
And I woke up on Sunday morning. They come back on Saturday. I woke up on Sunday morning. I went to the fridge to get some milk for my cereal because I'm a grown man. And crunch berries.
Put some water in that shit, boy.
Put some water in that shit. And the chocolate milk is gone.
Oh no.
Oh god.
And so he woke up and I'm like, hey Sam,
Please tell me you didn't drink it.
I was like, did you drink that chocolate milk? He's like, yeah, all over, and I split it. I'm like, oh god. It was like a week and a half, 2 weeks out of date at this point.
Did he get sick?
No, he's fine.
He didn't.
They're kids.
That's true.
The worst thing is like because we've been on the salmon kick lately because I'll season it up and throw it in the air fryer.
Yeah.
And so like we'll get salmon and in the expiration date, if the expiration date was today and like today's Tuesday, and if I checked it on Sunday, I'm ready to cook it. I get it out of the package.
Yeah.
And it's just like you can't tell because salmon's fucking nasty anyway. And I'll tell Nikki, I'm like, here, I need you to smell this. She's like, it smells like salmon. I was like, yeah, but it fucking smells like shit ass salmon.
Do you remember we've been looking for a new Chinese restaurant for like 2 years, other than going to the one in Bellevue where they know us and we don't have to order or anything.
Parking's bad up there right now too.
So we went and tried this new one the other day, and like it smelled like piss in there. And he's like, it was delicious. And I guess we both agreed. Oh, I guess we'll find out tomorrow if it was worth it or not.
Is that one that's on Old Hickory Boulevard and Hermitage not there anymore?
No, the
Right on
koi.
Koi, yeah.
No, it's a shooting range now.
Is it really?
Yes.
Well, it's funny because we went to that a few weeks ago, and so like he's right. It smelled awful in there. The food was really good.
You have to prepay because they get dine and dashed all the time,
which is pretty genius.
It's right across
idea.
the street from the zoo. If that gives you any.
Oh yeah, I know. I think I know what you're
So we eat it and everything, and like as we part ways, I'm like, let me know how you feel later, because that'll determine if we ever go back. So like that later that night or the next morning, I'm like, hey, you all right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go back.
And then we went back, and it didn't smell as bad.
It didn't smell. It wasn't
it still
as
smelled.
It wasn't as piss smell.
All right, Joseph, how about you?
Yeah, what's your?
So fast food's a tricky one for me because I love fast food, much to my body and everybody around me's problem. So I'm gonna say this isn't the one, but I have a soft spot for McDonald's double quarter pounders. Like that is my soft spot. I never turn one down. But much like what Tim said earlier, if I do go to McDonald's and I order a 10-piece McNugget combo, I always get a bacon McDouble with it.
Good Lord, a bacon McDouble taking it up a notch. So that way you get the burger, the pork, and the fucking chicken, which means you need to get that meat mountain right there.
So, but
we should do a tag. We should do a challenge.
But many years ago, a few years ago, Tim sent me on a mission to go to Indiana and retrieve Frank.
I'm Frank.
And to retrieve his dog.
My dog, Frank.
Yes.
And on my way up there, I noticed in Kentucky, they had a Freddy's frozen custard.
Never been there, but
And I've never had it. And I've always wanted it because there's a YouTuber that I watched that he worked there for a long time. And I'm like, oh, I want to try that.
Yeah.
And I stopped and I had it on the way back. I was like, this is fucking amazing. And then I didn't have it again. And then when I started going to Clarksville, when I took this job, there's one in Clarksville. So every time I go to Clarksville, I go to Freddy's Frozen Custard. Their burgers are delicious.
I think there's one in Murfreesboro as well.
There's one in Laverne, I think.
Laverne.
It's like a big chain.
Yeah.
It's not, I wouldn't call it a big chain, but it's a chain.
I know where you're talking. I know it.
And it's delicious. And my honorable mention, I've only had In-N-Out once because I've only been on the West Coast, close to the West Coast once. I can't wait for the one in Lebanon to open, but it was delicious.
Yeah. In-N-Out is good.
Never had it, but I do want to pause for a second and comment on the fact that Joseph is not a small man. He is a large man, which I am a large man too. We are of large man breed.
Okay. Yeah.
And the fact that he chose fucking McDonald's of all of the fast food places that there are.
I don't-
No,
I
I
thought you
choose
would've said,
Freddy's.
like-
I choose Freddy's frozen custard, but it's not as readily available. But McDonald's is a soft spot for me. I will never turn it down.
Well, no, I'll never turn it down either, but
Like I promise you, when I leave here,
Oh, we were talking about McDonald's yesterday. Remember about the fries?
I promise you, I'm going to
We
stop
were,
at
yeah.
this
because Steak and Shake has Steak and Shake fries
Good
are delicious.
I would have pegged you for a Hardee's Frisco burger.
Yeah.
So Hardee's used
good call.
no, not Frisco. They used to have the Monster Burger, which is basically a bacon cheeseburger. And it's massive.
Fucking too much, man.
And Hardee's used to be really good.
Yeah.
Hardee's is garbage now,
Is it really?
except for their breakfast.
Oh,
So on
Hardee's breakfast is good.
So Caitlin looked at her bank account the other day. She's like, "Why are there 2 charges for Hardee's on here?" And I said, "Well, let me tell you why. I go to Clarksville every Friday and every other Wednesday. You're happening to look at it on a week when I go to Clarksville twice. So on my way to Clarksville, I always stop at the Hardee's in Springfield. And I get on Wednesdays, I get the chicken biscuit combo. And on Fridays, I get the bacon, egg, and cheese combo because their biscuits are delicious and their chicken
heard
is very
that.
good.
I've heard that.
Look, I love fast food. I hate that I love fast food.
Yeah.
But
it's really not good for you at all, but we all live in that life of,
Yeah.
of get
Well,
of
the
getting it.
convenience for us because we're either running around doing something, you need it. It's what else you gonna do?
Yeah.
I've been trying to bring my lunch to work lately, but I'm between offices, so it's
Yeah.
not like I get to the Nashville office every day. I put my lunch in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
and it's good to go.
But even then, it's like I would try to bring my lunch because I'm at the office all day. But I think that the ritual of, hey, it's 11 o'clock, I'm
Get
getting
you
the fuck out of
out.
here.
11
for-
o'clock.
It gets you out of the office.
Yeah.
Yes.
God forbid you ask me to go to lunch at 11:30 because I'm not gonna. I'm not coming.
No.
11 o'clock.
Yeah. I always know that looking at the clock at 11 and Tim's on his way to now I know Captain D's or
Once a-
Jersey Mike's.
Well, I was going to Jersey Mike's every day because
And look how much weight you lost just doing that, and now you've gained it all back.
no, I have gained it all back, but it's like you just get burnt out on
Yeah,
it.
you do.
It's like eating the same sandwiches over and over and over.
I have a hard time picking lunch.
I don't.
Rico is very picky.
Sure.
Alex,
Your boyfriend Rico?
Alex doesn't like to
Healthy boyfriend.
And so we're down to we go to lunch one day a week. We go to lunch on Mondays.
Okay.
And I refuse to ever pick because everybody just complains. And you give me the choice, I'm going to go to Edley's or Cilantro.
The thing is, I'll eat anywhere anybody wants to
And
go.
that's what I say. And
If
they're
you
like,
guys
well,
say,
you need to
hey,
pick.
you want to go somewhere? Yeah, we'll go whatever. But if it's having to park somewhere in Nashville, I'm riding with you.
That's what I say.
I need somewhere that's got a parking
who,
lot.
who does not have a really good selection of food is Cool Springs. It's hard to make a decision.
You have the best Mexican restaurant in town.
I do, but I'm not going to Mexican.
And it's not
restaurant by
Guadalajara.
myself.
Guadalajara is shit.
All right, can I would like to make an announcement.
You agree that Guadalajara is shit?
You're moving to the Brentwood office.
Guadalajara is not that good.
Were you just saying that for Daniel because he likes it?
No, he told me
Just-
the other day that he's like, that place is shit. And I'm just like,
Just go.
Found a new place.
Just go to Garcia's.
all right.
Garcia's, get the burrito chupacabra, and your life will be changed.
This next question I was going to ask, but I think we need to go down this road. Well, I was going to ask this. I was going to say, what is your favorite medium restaurant? Which would be like Applebee's, Logan's.
I don't. If it's a national chain like that, I don't go.
Well, I heard Chili's is really good right now.
Chili's is garbage. I haven't been.
It's changed.
Like seriously,
I like Chili's back then.
well that caliber of like Outbacks, all those things.
Can't eat it.
Caitlin and I just decided we went to Outback at Nashville West one time. It was awful.
worst.
So we went to Applebee's. It was awful, and we just decided that we would rather spend a little bit more to go to like more of a local type
Sure.
place.
Sure.
Like, and that's what we do. We never go to those places.
Yeah.
Let me tell you my issue with this. My issue is this.
Let's hear it.
You're fat?
Here in Fairview, I am fat.
Oh, you don't have anything in Fairview.
Here in Fairview, our options are Jefferson's or 1,000 Mexican restaurants,
Yeah.
which is fine. I don't have a problem because
I've never had Jefferson's.
to me, the food is second to the drinks,
Yeah.
which I usually drink beer, so there's no issue. So I will go anywhere. Here's my problem. Say that we're like, we're going to venture out of Fairview and we're going to go to Bellevue, even if we go to a Mexican restaurant in Bellevue. What I don't like is that, like, I'm a big fella and I drink a lot. It's going to take me 20 beers to get to where a normal person is at 3 beers. So we have our meal, we have some beers. I'm sitting there and my beer is almost empty. Or I'll have a beer that's halfway full and I'm like, hey, can you bring me another beer? Because I know that he's going to dick off and not.
Yeah, you got to pre-order.
So I'm pre-ordering them. So I've had 2 or 3 beers at this point, and then they bring the check, and then you never see them again. And I'm just like,
No, I wasn't done.
I'm like, no, dude, I'm going to be sitting here, and I'm going to tip you very well,
Right.
because every single time I do this, if I sit somewhere, because I've worked in the food industry, I know that I'm taking up your table, and I will pay for my table.
Yes.
I'll drop down if my bill is, $100 for food and drinks. I usually drop another 100. Just not anymore because
I don't have that Tim Hollis
jeez.
money.
I don't have Tim Hollis money
You're
anymore.
investing
either.
in cameras in a podcast.
That doesn't make
I'm
you any
just
money.
saying that, like, it's like if I know the person or something like that, or it's like I'll take care of them with the tip. I'll tip them well.
Yeah.
But like it drives me crazy. Get me one too when you get up. It drives me crazy when I go somewhere and they immediately drop the bill off, and then if I ask for another beer, they kind of look at you like,
Yeah, I gave you the bill. I'm not re-ringing.
yeah, and it's like, what? I'm like, and I'll even tell them, hey, we're gonna be here for a minute,
Yeah.
and it's like you just don't get any good service. But I
No.
get it; they're turning and burning, and
They have to, for sure. We struggle because Bellevue really struggles for. We're burnout. We're burnout. Don't go to Corner Pub. Don't go to Brew House.
well, what I was gonna ask you is like, if instead of the middle restaurants, if you and Kate or you and Caitlin or me and Nikki are going to dinner,
Mhm.
and it's not a special occasion or anything like that, where do you go?
We have been going to and it's for more personal reasons, but Cletus is killing it.
Yeah, are they doing good
It's
at
they're
that new
killing it
location?
their only issue is the parking there. I mean, it's busy all day long. I think the food is amazing. The drinks there are amazing.
Do they have a full bar up there?
The longest bar that I've seen.
The
in
other
a long
Cletus,
time.
does it have a bar?
It's got a smaller one, but it's more kind of
Where's
take
the,
out.
There's a second Cletus?
It's over
Yeah.
there by Asahi.
Yeah,
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I
I
think
didn't
so.
know that either.
Yeah.
Asahi.
Yeah,
How do you say it?
That Mexican or that Chinese restaurant in Bellevue?
I call it the hibachi place.
I heard you say it something. I heard you call it something. the other-
Acai or acai
Yeah,
or something?
Acai bowl.
That might be right. I don't know.
No, I'm telling you,
But anyway,
it's
that-
worth the
cool-
trip
that
down there.
It's by that Subway, isn't it?
So,
Yeah,
so here's my deal with Cletus. I love every time we go there, but we go to the one close to the office, and the parking is
the
atrocious.
parking's bad, but
And
there,
that, I mean, they do
yes.
the best they can. I didn't realize they had opened the second
Yeah,
location.
the second location is they do trivia on Monday.
I don't give a shit about
And
any of
they've
that.
got golden tea in there. I played golden tea last
Is that where you
night.
sent us the video of you playing
Yeah,
Golden
yeah.
Tea from?
Drinking, yeah.
Golden tea is
Golden
like,
tea's, a lot of fun.
So
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
drink beer while you're doing
Daniel and I did golden tea at the party foul one time.
it. Oh yeah, they have a golden tea thing.
I will never go to Party Foul again.
I agree.
Why?
Agree.
One, the quality went down.
Mhm.
They got rid of the Cubano, that was like my favorite sandwich in town. I got the new menu, and I'm like, "Where's my sandwich?" They're like, "Yeah, we don't serve that anymore."
Yeah, the quality definitely went down.
I went to
We'll never go
I
again.
went to Party Foul probably about 3 weeks ago because I left the office to go get my Jersey Mike's like I normally do, and Chad was in front of me, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, buddy."
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
He's like, "Hey, you want to go to lunch?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, I was like, "I guess so." And he's like, "Me and Mark are going to Party Foul," and I was like.
Why did you get yourself into that?
And I was like, I was like, in my mind, I was like, no, I'm going. And I was like, sure. And I did. And it went as you expected.
You played
So,
a game. That's fine.
so Cletus is your place.
Cletus is. I love it. I love the
So,
burgers.
This is gonna not fall into that category, but so Caitlin and I always on Saturday, all I wanted in this world, the kids finally left. They were fighting all week, and all I wanted was a beer. And
Yeah.
so there's two places, well, technically three, but
Is this
there-
why you're wearing tennis shoes?
yes.
We'll get to this in a second because I do want to talk. And my bag. we got.
There's
plenty
two
of-
places that Caitlin and I choose to go whenever we're going out without the kids, and we just want to, we just have a beer and
Yeah.
just get out because we don't do things like a lot of people go out, they go hiking and they do. We don't do things, and so we go to Las Palmas. And keep in mind, we live in Antioch, so options are limited.
Mm-hmm.
We go to Las Palmas and Antioch. One because they know us there, and I love going places
That's
where I don't have to order.
Bun of it. Yep.
And the woman came up to us on Sunday when we finally get there because we didn't make it on Saturday, but we made it on Sunday. And I just ordered a beer because all I wanted was a beer. So she walks up to the table and she's like, "Top shelf pitcher?" And I'm like, "No, not today." And she's like, "Oh," and she always convinces us, but she did not convince us on Sunday. But she'll usually convince us. And Caitlin and I have spent $300 at Las Palmas
Oh, good God.
because the
Holy shit.
top shelf pitchers are $50 a piece. And we sat there.
$50 a piece. Good
But
Lord.
we sat there for like 4 hours.
Is it the Lords of Above or
Seriously.
pissing in
I
that?
ain't gonna lie.
What's their
that-
top shelf tequila?
I don't fucking know. All I know,
I'm sure it's like Don Julio or something
you-
that's kind of.
but you all say these things. But that night was the night that I was able. She got drunk, and I was able to convince her that me getting a motorcycle was a good
I thought you were
idea.
going to say that was the night that I got a Dewey.
and then,
Knock on wood, that
and then
never
on
happened.
top of that,
Never happens.
she got a motorcycle. So we got drunk at Las Palmas, and now we both have motorcycles.
Memories. That's a core memory.
But the other place is ML Rose. It's just a
ML
good-
Rose.
It's a good default place.
Yeah.
We will take the kids there because Oliver loves their wings.
Sure.
I wish we had.
but the
that.
beer
Vegas has
selection.
great wings too. You should try the wings there too.
I didn't know they had wings.
I didn't
thought
know
they
that-
were just burgers.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
no.
feel like Cletus has evolved, and you have left us out of the evolution.
You're one of the early podcasts. You talked about putting like a steak restaurant out here.
Yes. Hey, thanks for listening.
Yeah,
by the way.
absolutely, all the time. I mean, we should talk to Shane about it because I agree with you. There is an opportunity for a little higher end to have that type of restaurant out here.
So where do you and Nikki go? Because you do live out here where there's no options.
Well, here's the problem.
And your closest options are all those shitty places on 100 around that Publix.
Yeah.
I just texted Nikki and told her to bring some more beer out here, but I'm going to tell you right.
Oh, good. So I don't have to conserve my.
No, I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you where we go, and then when she gets here, I want you to ask her where we go to see if it matches.
Okay.
It's kind of like the dating game or the
Sure, I like that.
what is it, the newlyweds game or whatever it is. So if we go anywhere, it's usually Mexican restaurant, which is usually Kano's, or we go to La Plaza,
Yep.
El Harditos.
El Harditos, if we're getting it to go because there's a drive-through window.
Yes, there is.
Because it used to be a Hardee's.
Because
That's
it's
true. I
because
know that.
El Harditos,
I knew
because it's
that.
easier.
Well, now I
Or
get it.
we go to Jefferson's. And all of this is based on her drinks because, like I said a second ago, I don't give a shit because I can get a Miller Lite
Yeah, it'd be fine.
at any of these places, or a Mexican restaurant. I'll get a Dos Equis or something like that. It's like I can get something anywhere.
Yeah.
But usually she picks Jefferson's because like she can get like a Cosmo or something like that, and it's like 2 minutes down the road.
That's nice being that close.
We would prefer to go, like if we go to Bellevue, what's funny is we go to Tito's, which is a Mexican restaurant. We've got 3 out here.
Yeah.
If we go to
Passing 3 to get
Franklin,
one.
if we go to Franklin, we go to Guadalajara.
But Guadalajara is shit.
It is shit. It is
You just
shit.
need to go to Garcia's. There's 2 in Franklin. Pick one.
Where's Garcia's at?
So there's one in front of the Target in Cool Springs, and there's one next to Hobby Lobby in Franklin
That's
proper.
right.
So when Nikki gets out here, you can ask her, when you guys go out to eat, where do you go? Now, if we're going out, that's going to be the next question. Like if you're going fancy.
Oh, you and I don't need to have this conversation because we've spent entirely too much money.
I remember stories of you and Caitlin going out and spending like $700.
Oh, I've never done that.
All right.
Never.
All
done
right.
that.
So
Hold on a second. I'll get mine out of the way because it's very simple. Because well, I don't have Joseph Hollis money.
Yeah.
no, this
Downtown Franklin money.
hold on. We'll talk about.
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
That's
with
that fucking whiskey place that you go to.
Yes.
I've never been there, and I don't want to go after knowing how much you
it's not-
spend.
Okay.
Or I'd have to pregame for half a day before I go.
Seriously.
Hold on. We'll talk about Oh Be Joyful in a second.
Be joyful.
What were you going to, where's your, because I know you like House of Cards.
Well, if we're like fancy,
I thought that's what we're talking about.
House of Cards, we've gone there twice, but I can't afford it because
I can't even, I don't even have a proper
me and
clothing
her,
to
it
go.
was like
Never been.
me and her, it was like $200 or $300 before tip. But then the second time we went, we took Eli and Taylor, and so there was the 4 of us, and it was like $500 or $600.
Yeah.
And it's like I cannot afford that. But usually, if like we're going nice, but not like nice, we'll be like, "Hey, honey, it's the anniversary. Let's go to Bonefish Grill," which is awesome. I love Bonefish.
I've never had bonefish. All right. So it's weird. We do like to splurge from time to time on going out to dinner. Like Caitlin's birthday is at the end of this month, and it's usually for her birthday.
Yeah.
And usually for her birthday.
What day is it?
The 25th.
Okay.
So usually for her birthday, we go, and we're doing it this year. I made the reservations this weekend.
Oh, geez.
We go to Husk. It's a place downtown.
Fuck that.
We love Husk.
Husk is great.
We'll spend about $300 at Husk.
Yeah.
But you got to realize Nikki doesn't drink as much as you do. And Caitlin does drink as much as I do.
Which is so surprising to me that
But what you're referring to is
Pause this because Nikki's about to come in here,
All
so
right.
you can ask her. Is Husk like a?
Husk is fancy.
Where's that at?
it's you know where Boat Hotel is?
Yeah.
It's right there next to that. It's just, and there's
It's
a
the
few.
farm to table, right? Don't
Yes.
they? Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
yeah,
delicious. Their
Gee.
fried ribs.
James,
James.
come over here to his mic. They got something to ask you.
James.
Okay, what's the question?
How are you, James?
I'm good. How are you guys? I'm glad my bro's here. I didn't know you were coming.
It was a surprise to me too.
Oh,
It was supposed to be just me and Mike, and then he showed up.
Yeah.
showed up and made it better, right?
Exactly. We'll see what the numbers do.
All right,
Mike has a question.
we'll see the
Oh,
numbers.
We'll
what's
see
the
the numbers.
question?
If you have to go out to a fancy restaurant, that's semi-fancy.
No, it's just if you're going out, if you're going out on a night with Tim, just hey.
Oh yeah. I got sidetracked.
What is the normal places that you two go if y'all are just, hey, we don't have the kids, we're gonna go hang out?
We don't have the kids.
We normally go to Jefferson's because we don't want to drive more than a mile down the road.
Ding ding! I win the newlywed
That's-
game. What
that's
else? Is there another place? What if we get something to go? Where do we go?
Well, drive through La Plaza,
Yes.
Ding ding!
Yes.
And if you want to sit down at a Mexican restaurant,
Kano's.
I'll win all 3.
You
of
guys
them.
get to stay married for another year.
so you go to all the 3 places that are available to you in Fairview, except for Dos Margaritas.
Yeah.
A mile or a mile and a half.
And
away.
I would prefer to go to Dos Margaritas, but last time we were there, some guy, our waiter that we know from years and years and years, he said he wanted to talk business with me. which means that he wanted me to invest in a Mexican restaurant that he wanted to do. And Nikki, in her defense, she had about 7,000 beers and
Because I drink beer.
7,000 margs. She said, yeah, Tim's a good businessman. He knows business. Business this.
He's got all the business.
So at that point, like, she didn't realize that the guy was trying to hawk me up for like getting money. And I was like,
sure.
we don't need to go there anymore for a while.
Yeah.
Lay off it for a minute.
So that was we were talking about restaurants and where you go. I told him we're poor and we just go around here.
Well, I don't think it's poor. I don't see the value in going to a super fancy restaurant.
I know. Justin just got done saying he spent $700 at a restaurant.
He said, "I
Yeah, that's a little. It's probably pretty cool.
I told him we went to House of Cards a couple of times, and like when it was just me and you, our bill was like $200 or $300, and my eyes about shot out of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let's pause it here. I got to pee.
Okay.
All right, we back. So anyway, Joseph, about your husk.
No, we've moved on from us. Mike wants me to tell you about.
Well, hold on. No, I want to hear it. So Husk is like, is it like a steakhouse or something?
No, it's farm to table. They have like a garden there. They pull their veggies from.
Who's the owner?
I don't fucking know.
No, it's that fancy restaurant.
They have them. It's not like this is the only location. There's like one in like Houston, I think, and stuff like that. Their menu constantly changes. But one time, Caitlin and I went there. They had these fried ribs that put yours to shame. They were just
fried ribs.
They were
I
amazing.
didn't know that it was a thing. I just thought that I did it.
No, their menu is good. Their shrimp and grits is like the one consistent thing. Because I think it's out of New Orleans.
I think you're correct.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
But we love Husk, and I made the reservations, and we'll spend probably about $300. So that's like our birthday present, though. So that's
Is that where you're going this year?
yes.
Yeah, nice.
All right. So anyway, what were you gonna say?
So there's a bar.
Oh yeah. I don't even know where this place is.
It's literally right off the square in downtown Franklin. It's called Obie Joyful. They only have 50 seats, and it's all bar top. And I'm not a big bar top kind of guy, but we were walking down Franklin one time, and we're like, let's try this place. And it was amazing. The burger is like, and I know it's just a burger, but it was just delicious. And their drinks were good. It's like an old, like steampunkish type setup, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's just a bar. So sometimes we go down there and we can't get a seat. And I'm not going to stand around and wait. So we leave and go somewhere else. So we've only been there a few times. But one in particular time, we got there at like 2. We're like, we're going to go at 2.
Was it on a weekday or a weekend?
I think it might have been on a weekday.
It could have been a weekday.
I think it was on a Friday.
Okay, that's fair.
So we got down there at like 2. We're like, we're going to go down there. I think it was for my birthday, maybe. We're going to go down there and hopefully we'll get there at 2 and there'll be a couple seats for us. There was. And so we proceeded to order our food and we ordered drinks. We ate our food, continued drinking. And we went to order another drink and the bartender looked at me and he's like, you've been here for a while.
How many drinks have you had at this point?
With tip, I think it was like $530.
No, how many drinks did you have?
I think they're $12 a drink.
$530 worth and a hamburger.
And he looked at me, he's like, I just need to know how y'all getting home. I was like,
you're like, I'm gonna drive.
I was like, well, we'll just take an Uber. And I was like, but we'll have one more. We'll have it, and then I'll call an Uber, then we'll go. And he's like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah.
And so he gave us.
Did you call an Uber?
Yes.
Lying motherfucker.
I mean, I think that was the most expensive bill that I've ever gotten for considering the fact that there was only 2 of us. We each had a burger and we had some wings. The rest of the money was, and at the time, all drinks were $12. But I had $12 drinks, whiskey, whiskey sour or whatever. And I also had beer. And I've never been cut off before.
Were you slurring your words?
No picture.
I mean,
you don't think you were.
I don't think I was, but I will say this. So we left And Caitlin was wanting a new phone, and she's like, "My phone's not working. My phone's not working." And so we're parked,
motorcycles, phones.
so we're part. This was years ago. So
Joseph takes Caitlin to get her drunk when he wants something.
So she's like, "My phone doesn't work. I can't get it to work." We're walking because we're parked in front of Shuffs. You know where Shuffs is.
Yeah.
So we're parked in front of Shuffs, and I just grab her phone. I'm like, fuck it. And I threw it, and it hit right on the corner of a brick flower pot, and shattered the screen. The next thing I knew, we were at Verizon buying her a new phone.
Maybe well played to Caitlin too. Because
Seriously.
look, dudes usually are like, and it's really funny. It's like you go.
I know we were going. I can't do hand-me-downs because Caitlin won't use an iPhone.
No, you go out and you have a few drinks and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this so I can get laid later. It doesn't matter if you're single or married or whatever. It's like that's what you're doing to get laid.
It's how can I buy something?
Gold.
So like with their relationship, Joseph's trying to use her to get her liquored up to be like, hey, let's get these motorcycles. Hey, yeah, that's a
We
good
know
idea.
if Joseph comes back with a boat, he went out for
I am currently looking at boats.
Caitlin's birthday's coming up.
Well, fun fact. She told me the other day, she's like, look, on the set, because her birthday's on a Friday. She's like, on Saturday, we're going out on her dad's boat. And she's like, but there's not really enough room for all of us. So if you want to stay home, we'll invite my brother instead. And so this is when we're at Las Palmas. We're a few beers deep.
Sounds to me like she's telling you to fuck off.
Yeah, she goes, and I was like, I mean, I don't give a shit. I'll stay at home. I love couch time. And I go, and she goes, but it sure would be nice if we just had our own boat, and then we could just have both boats. I'm like,
Dude, you don't say that to Joseph.
No,
Holland.
you're gonna have a boat in 2 weeks.
say no more. Boats are
Holy
expensive.
snow. Boats are expensive.
Well, it's funny because she used him to get a new phone. She's like, even in her fucked upness, she's like, I would get a new
His
phone
dumbass
out
will
of this.
throw this phone.
Boat coming. Here's a question: have you ever played credit card roulette?
No, what is that?
Where you go
Hold
out?
on, this sounds like a game where you have to have friends.
Yeah, it is a game where you have to have friends. But you go out with a group of friends, and we did it we used to do it back in Cincinnati, and at a restaurant called Arthur's, and we could walk to it.
How responsible of you.
Yeah, seriously, it was right through the alley. It was great. They had Burger Madness on Sundays, and you could create your own burger, anything you wanted on top of it. And a great place to watch football games. You sit in there and drink Busch Lights or Natural Lights or whatever it was.
Any beer that you prefer.
That you prefer.
Do you know why Busch Light exists?
No, but it is still my favorite light beer.
Well, you can go ahead and finish your story, then I'll tell you.
No. So credit card roulette is at the end of the night. You get the tab. Everybody puts a credit card in a hat or in a bowl
And whoever they pick
pays.
Nice. That is actually good.
Yeah.
I don't have any friends, but if I did,
$864 is the most.
Oh shit!
Yes.
God damn, you make fun of.
Well, so they pay the whole bill.
The entire bill.
So you're sitting there like, please don't pay me. Please don't pay me.
Yeah. So when we were in college, I mean, with check cards, I didn't have a credit card. Like, oh my God, this is gonna take all my money until I get paid.
Please don't pull my card. Please don't pull my card.
And then we did it when we moved here, and a couple of friends came down, and I had just lost my job, and we're out down in Hillsborough Village, and my buddy's like, let's play credit card roulette. And Kate and I looked at each other and we're like, oh shit.
You're like, I don't know if I'm.
Great idea, because there's like a 33% chance that we're not going to get picked.
Have you ever lost?
Oh, I lost. I lost the big one.
I have a lot of vices, but gambling is not one of them.
It is a lot of fun when you win.
Yeah.
But
You're like, bring another.
You're really slamming those fucking drinks on hopes.
Yes. But when I lost that bill, because we watched football all day long on a Sunday, everybody got
that's
burgers.
a bad. Why would you? But if
Because
you won,
after having all those drinks, it sounds great.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I know I'm gonna win.
The more people in there, the less likely. But if it's like 3 or 4 people, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you win, it's like, hell yeah, I'm out of here. I don't have to pay for a damn thing.
Yeah.
But
I need to try that. We need.
It's
Hey,
fun.
why don't we do that sometime?
yeah, that would be fun. The other thing we used to do, and I'll let you get your story, is to pick a place, because it is so hard to pick a place to go. Everybody writes down where they want to go. You put it in a hat, whatever's picked.
That's probably better. I need to do that.
Why? We're gonna go to cilantro.
It's true. It's true.
What's funny is like we would pick, like if it was us doing it, we would pick one out and be like, oh, let's just go to cilantro.
Exactly. There would all be cilantros. Like, okay.
So Busch Light exists because the Busch family owns the Cardinals.
Yep.
And when they built Busch Stadium, the original one, they wanted to call it Budweiser Stadium.
Okay.
And MLB came back and said, no, you can't do that. And he's like, well, fine. Can I name the stadium after my family? And they're like, yeah, you can do that. So he then created Busch Beer
No way.
so that he could have his stadium named after one of his beers,
Oh, how about that?
but it's actually named after his
I did not
family.
know that.
Well, that's good.
Facts. The more you know.
You know, it's funny because like back when I first met Daniel and we were talking a lot and everything, and he had this obsession with natural light, I was like, I just don't get it. I think
I still don't get it.
I think at the time you'd bought him those shirts and everything because he was just so into it.
Totally into it.
And so I went and bought some natural light, and it's just like fucking water.
It is. It is.
But he buys the tall boys. I mean, that's his thing. Everybody has their thing.
No, that's fine. I mean, he probably knows because he told me before. Because I get it. He knows that if he has like,
He knows how many beers he
Yeah.
can drink before he buys something stupid.
yeah, like you like, all right, 5 tall boys. I know I'm going to be right here because that's why I prefer beer over liquor and stuff. Because especially if you're getting drinks out at a restaurant or something,
Yeah.
next thing you know, you're drinking too much and you don't know what the hell's going on. But I know that like if I have X amount of beers, I'm going to be at this point
Yeah.
and where I can still function.
I have a real hard problem or hard time drinking beer at dinner or at a meal during.
See,
a meal.
I don't.
Really?
So I
Yeah.
don't.
I like fruity drinks, so I can drink a fruity drink,
While you're having dinner,
but I cannot drink a beer.
you
So-
can't drink a beer and wash your food down
So
with a beer.
I am the opposite. So I don't drink a lot of liquor anymore. It's rare. It's usually margaritas at Las
Yeah.
Palmas. And people make fun of me because they think I drink a lot. Well, I don't really think that I drink a lot. I would have like 2 beers with dinner. That's like the drink that I choose with dinner.
Yeah.
But I can stop it too. I'm not like, oh, I'm going to get fucking smashed. I don't get drunk very often.
Sure.
I mean, I do on the podcast and at Las Palmas. Those are the 2 places that
Or
I
when
get
you want to
drunk.
buy something.
No, when I get Caitlin,
get Caitlin drunk.
when I need Caitlin to agree to be buying something, I get her drunk.
Yeah, that's right.
And then if you get drunk, it's just like you win. I got drunk and I got something.
But I've always been I prefer because I like to drink beer when I eat dinner,
Yeah.
and it's weird to me people who can't stop it too. But I understand people.
I bought it's this thing called, it's like a BAC thing. And so it's a
You
breath.
you made me blow on that last time because you worried about me driving. Or one time you worried about me driving home. I was fine.
It's a breathalyzer. So what's interesting about it is my tolerance is probably different from your tolerance or Joseph's tolerance.
Sure.
And so I can sit here and drink a 6-pack of beer and I could be like, I got a pretty good buzz and I probably shouldn't be driving.
But I'm at home.
But then I'll blow in that thing and it's just like 0.04.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so what that's telling me is that because it's certified the same as what the cops have
I'm
out
not
there.
convinced that yours is calibrated properly because I had a fuck ton of beer and I also blew a 0.04.
I'm just saying that like
Who said that?
what I've
We all win.
what I've realized is that after using that thing and it's been fun for like partying and you're just like, hey, so yeah, I fucked up. You are here
Yeah.
blowing this.
What's the highest you've ever blown on it?
0.14.
God damn, but you watch DUI videos; those motherfuckers are blowing higher than that.
I know, but what I'm saying on is that as much as we give shit to the like law enforcement and stuff like that, they're very, very lenient on that because like
Because you got to have a Dewey.
no, not that, because I'm just saying that like when you blow into it, because you think that you're like, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
Not enough that like I'm just blackout drunk, but I probably shouldn't be driving. And then you blow in it and see that it's not like a huge number or anything like that. It's the same as like in the speed limit. If you're
Keep going.
if you're going 55, when they shoot the radar at you, you're going like 50.
Yeah.
53. So there's like leniency on it, is what I'm saying.
Sure.
But people abuse that and they're just getting fucking blackout drunk.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like I can drink a 6-pack of beer and blow something different than like if you drink a 6-pack of beer, you could be on the floor.
I don't know why I've always been able to drink a fuck ton of beer.
Yeah, it's like you just have a high tolerance.
I can't. I mean, I can't. Maybe just because it gets me full. I just don't like the way it makes me feel.
Well, what Joseph was saying a minute ago, if he's going to a Mexican restaurant and he's just drinking margaritas, I'd be on the fucking floor because like I know where I'm at with my beer. And if I have a drink, which I usually get like an old fashioned or something like that, I'll sip on that while I'm drinking my beer.
Yeah. I can hammer through a mango margarita.
You're like,
I'm not afraid to or embarrassed to say it. I mean, it's to me, that's the drink.
Well, they're good.
They're very good. Frozen, no salt is amazing to me.
I don't know. I've just got to the point where I just want to drink beer.
Yeah.
And I won't drink anything I won't drink like the pre-made margaritas because I just have the worst
It's the worst
hangover.
Yeah,
but
it's all sugar.
But the reason I drink the top shelf ones because they come out, they're not neon green.
Yeah.
And I don't have any hangover afterwards.
That's what I taught.
Better liquor.
That's what I taught Nikki early on because she used to feel so shitty after a night of drinking. And I'm like, it's because you're drinking that well drink. It's like that vodka that's like $5 for
Stoli.
Stoli or something like that. You got to get the top shelf because it doesn't fuck you up as much. But like those drinks, I love those mixed drinks. I prefer them more than beer.
Yeah.
But they're just, I can't gauge them because
that makes sense.
because when you go somewhere, if you go to the same restaurant, you have a different bartender. They're pouring it heavier than
the consistency is awful, and I can't stand it when number one, I hate when I order a mixed drink that I'm paying $15 for and it tastes bad.
Sure.
And then
will you return a drink if it tastes bad?
I don't return anything ever. If there's hair in my food, I'm gonna fucking eat it. I don't care. I don't return anything. I never do.
You gotta change that.
No,
if I don't like the drink, I'll send it back. I'm like, I just don't.
all right. Well, okay. Let me ask you this. What do you consider a bad drink? You get your mango margarita and you take a sip of it.
It's got too much tequila.
It's too much tequila.
Well, then that means
you'll send it back.
Maybe.
Well, that's what I was telling Nikki. I think we said this on the podcast before because we go to Jefferson's and when they're
let me check the Fairview Social Podcast historian. Did they speak on this at one point?
We did.
Yes, you did.
They bring the drink out and if it's too clear, then I know that she's not going to like it as much. Well, just hey, can you bring me a little bit of cranberry and put it in? Like I'm never like sending it back type.
No,
situation.
I mean I'll send it back. If it's like a specialty drink and it's not good, I want another drink. You're paying for it. They're not.
If I get a Coke, right, and it has too much carbonation, I will not send it back.
Oh God,
I'll send it back for sure.
Yes.
I don't. That's just who I am.
I don't do that with drinks, but
I guess I'm just a bitch.
So okay,
you are a bitch.
You go to Circle K up there, and you go to the fountain drink, and
I'll pour it out.
Okay,
I will always sip it before.
Yes.
I don't want. I should stop.
Will you
stop doing that?
Take that, leave the cup, and go get a
I'll use
can or a bottle?
Cup. No, I'll just pour it out and just get a different fucking drink.
I think the Mapco by our house or by our office spent too much time at work.
Yeah, because you live in a gated
hates
community.
me
There's no Mapco in there.
Because their fountain drinks are always awful. And I'll go taste it, and if it doesn't work, I'll leave the cup and go get
the worst is
bottle.
Because Caitlin does not buy soda. She will not buy it. So if she goes to the grocery store, drinks at home is my problem. I don't know what to drink when I'm at home if I don't want beer.
It's like, what do I do with my hands?
So I just drink water or Mio.
Okay.
I drink the black cherry energy.
Nice.
And so she won't buy soda. So if I want anything with dinner, I'm gonna have to Uber Eats, right? So we'll order Uber.
Or you can fucking take your ass out there and get it.
You are correct. We're working on it. Fuck off.
Baby steps.
So
I say that because we just don't have it here, but if we did, I'd probably do.
So the worst thing is like the other night, she wasn't having it. I don't cook. She's not gonna cook. So we ordered, I don't know, fucking McDonald's or something. It wasn't McDonald's. It was Arby's. It was fucking Arby's.
And she called me.
And so when it's late at night, I will order a Sprite because I want that spicy water.
What the fuck?
So that motherfucker shows up, and hers is a giant root beer that she's not going to drink, and mine is a giant Sprite. Carbonation completely off. Nothing I can do. It's Uber Eats. I'm fucking drinking water.
Hey, root beer is a sneaky good drink.
It is a good drink. I
Well,
love
hold
it.
on a second. Let's go back to this. So, what do you want us to say about it? We're like, oh man, that's
I want you to
Yeah,
feel
that-
sorry
well-
for me in the pain and suffering.
your fucking
that my
first world problem
Yeah,
that
that's
you
true.
got. Your drink was messed up.
Why
from Uber
would you
Eats.
not? So why would you not just have like something in the fridge just for.
Because I don't know what I want.
Well,
Like,
he just got done saying that like Caitlin won't allow drinks. In
every
the
time
house.
she texts me and she's like, "I'm going to the grocery store. What do you want?"
Even if you ask for
She I'm like, I want a cherry 7-Up, specifically a cherry 7-Up.
not to have all the time, just to have in there as backup.
Yes.
So I will send. She
What
like,
if
what do you
you have
want?
people
I just
over?
sent her
You don't have
the
friends.
cherries, and she knows what I'm talking about. I
Yeah.
want cherry 7-Up.
Sure.
And she basically, because Caitlin doesn't cuss, she just tells me to go fuck myself.
So she doesn't get it.
She doesn't get it. Well, because she doesn't drink soda.
Well, you do though.
Well, apparently I don't at home.
That is my.
I mean, her argument is if you want it, go to the fucking store yourself. And then she'd be like, oh, while you're there, don't get soda.
wow.
I don't know about all that.
That's 2 people in the last hour and 15 minutes. You told me that don't drink sodas.
That's true.
Do you know what I drink when I'm not drinking beer?
Soda.
No.
Mike's dick.
No. All right. What are we in? We're 4 in.
Yeah, seriously.
We got the Daniel radar here. The Daniel count
We
there.
start yelling at each other.
No.
Daniel and I don't have a problem with each other. You two are fabricating.
The only thing I drink outside of water and beer is what?
Whistle pig.
Tea.
Unsweet tea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. The Gold Peak unsweet tea, which is
No,
gross.
I don't drink
Yeah.
Gold. No, fuck Gold Peak.
Yeah.
I make my own. Louisiana hot or
Yeah. Do you have the jug and let it sit in the sun?
I don't let it sit in the sun.
You have always been a big fan of Unal Lad's tea, which is
have.
gross.
It's good.
Look, I'm sorry, Meemaw. Your tea is gross.
R.I.P. Meemaw.
Yeah. Jeez.
You notice how we R.I.P. everybody
A
on here?
lot of
That's
RIPs.
because- well, our whole family's
Yeah,
dead.
there is. R.I.P. Meemaw. R.I.P. Freeman. R.I.P. Nathan.
R.I.P. Annette.
R.I.P. everybody. But it's funny because like, so those of you that don't know, and well, yeah, he's down there. If you need to talk to him.
It's just sitting
Yeah,
right
hold on before you say it. It's funny because Sarah was complaining about living next door to her sister. And I said, I was talking to Caitlin. And
I don't
said,
know that that'd be a bad thing.
I said, you know what? I wouldn't mind living next door to Tim. I was like, it's Nathan that I wouldn't really want to live next door to. And Caitlin, no hesitation, goes, well, if you live next door to Tim, you would automatically live next door to Nathan.
That's really
You see this shit?
witty. It's very clever. I mean, it's quick. It's quick.
You see what I deal with here?
Yeah.
No, but all of those things, all of our family being. It's funny to think that me and Joseph are the ones that are left.
We're the ones
because
that
we're the
survived.
biggest assholes of all. Nathan was a pretty big asshole, but anyway, what I was gonna say is that I'm working on this Chester Boom series that I've been doing. I was actually going to release one tonight,
That's awesome.
but I decided to wait and I'll release this one instead because I'm waiting because I'm trying to get the music on Apple Music and Spotify and all that, which it's in review or whatever. But anyway, so on the album that we had a track back in the day. It was a hidden track.
Nice.
And it was called "I Ain't Your Uncle."
I ain't your uncle. I ain't your uncle.
And so
God damn it.
I was listening to it today, and it's like all the dumb shit that Nathan used to say, and your dumb ass would say in there.
I need to hear these.
I can pull it up for
I
you
need
right
to
now
hear
if
these.
you want to hear it. But
It literally says, I ain't your uncle, which is Nathan. And then in the background, I go, God damn it.
I need to get this so I can have something to listen to.
well, you know what? I'm about to play it for you right
I
now.
love it. Play it.
You ready?
Ain't your uncle. I remember the night that he said that.
You can't hurt a man's feelings. and
Don't give a shit.
fucking shit. Buster Brown, go lay down. Get your ball. Gore. Mom. It's cool, it's got the Liberty Bell on it, the moon.
But anyway, we go through and we say all the dumb shit that Nathan used to
There's
say.
a lot of dead people that y'all are making fun of in there.
I know, and then I kind of feel bad about it because they're dead.
Hi, Kenny. Oh,
Yeah.
Kenny's passed too?
R.I.P. Kenny.
Wow. Holy
Anyway, so we're done with the restaurants.
Anyway.
We're done with the drinks. I wanted to talk to you about two movies that I went and saw. So
Don't say Superman.
look. So you know how movies are like DUN?
Yeah.
They're basically DUN.
Yeah.
But it's been fun because Nikki used to have to work every Sunday because she worked at the church. Now that she doesn't work there anymore and we have Sundays together, she's like, hey, let's go do something. So like I got us tickets a couple weeks ago to go see F1.
Yes.
Modern day Days of Thunder.
No, I don't think it's modern day days.
There's scene for scene clips of it where it's exactly the same movie.
So anyway, we go and see F1 not this past weekend.
Do you have to see it? Did you see it in like full
theater?
Yeah.
So it's an Apple movie.
Yeah.
And I was talking about this before, that it's funny that Apple makes the movie. You think that they put it right on streaming as soon as they want, but
Right.
Nikki and I went and saw Fly Me to the Moon, that is an Apple movie, and they didn't release it on Apple TV for like 6 months. It was like normal, back in the day.
Yeah.
Because you go see a movie and then you have to wait 6 months or a year for it to come out on video.
Sure.
But anyway, so we go and see F1. Fantastic movie.
Okay.
I'm not into racing. I don't care about race cars or any of that kind of stuff.
You're American. You don't care about F1.
It was really, really good.
Sure.
Brad Pitt. I like Brad Pitt anyway.
I did too.
But he was awesome in it. What I did learn in this, and everybody that watches racing already knows this, but I did not know this, that they were really worried about their fucking tires on there.
Yeah,
gotta
that's what
change
makes
your
racing.
You got to change your tires out
Sure.
all the time.
Different tires for different terrains, rain,
But the strategy, of
how
all of
long it can last. Sure.
all this, the strategy.
There's a lot of
that.
science to it because you have to plan it out. How long?
Well, that's
these
what I'm
things
saying.
are-
Hey, your tires are too cold.
Yeah.
You can't do this thing because your tires, you got to let them warm up. You
Yeah.
know, it's like, I didn't know all that because I'm not like a race guy. But what I learned on all that is like, that shit's important.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of strategy. But I will be lying if I didn't say, I may or may not have thought of like Slingshot Engage from Talladega Nights. It's like I was thinking about that the whole time. I know, I was hoping that they would make some kind of like reference or something, but they didn't. But anyway, so we went and saw that, and we come out of the movie theater. And that was awesome. We had a good time. We went out and did something.
Yeah.
And that was great. Let's do it again next weekend. So this past weekend, we did the same thing. You know what we went and saw?
Fucking Superman.
Don't say Superman.
We saw Superman.
Damn it.
And you know what I thought? What do you
I'm
think?
still not convinced that I think you're lying. To
I
me.
texted Joseph as soon as I walked out of the theater.
Caitlin and I were at Las Palmas.
This is what I said. That was the worst fucking
I've
movie
heard it's,
that
like,
I've ever seen
awful.
in my life.
I've heard nothing I've heard about it says it's good. It's the worst movie ever.
Nikki leans over to me about 30, 45 minutes into it. She's like, do you think this is going to get better? I was like, this is fucking awful.
Have you ever walked out of a movie?
I've never
I
had,
have.
but I did consider
One
it.
movie.
Which movie?
Go ahead.
I did consider walking out of the movie, but then I was like, no, I paid for it. And I got my popcorn here.
Yeah.
This is
Movie theater popcorn's good.
It's amazing.
This is the text that Tim sent me. I said, I will have to wait for it to come to HBO. And then he said, I can't get back those 3 hours. What a cunt rag of a movie.
Wow. That bad.
Review by Tim Holland
And I
from the
looked
Fairview
I
Social
looked at Caitlin and I was
Podcast.
like, because I can't convince Caitlin to go to the movies. It's
The
rare.
Fairview Social Podcast says, what a cunt rag of a movie.
And to answer your question, Blair Witch Project. I walked out.
You
of that
walked
movie.
out of
Fucking
that.
awful movie.
I
We
love
saw
that
it
movie.
at Regal. We went to Regal before it
was
was a
unique.
firing range.
It was unique.
And they oversold the seats.
Yeah.
So I was like on the edge.
I wasn't even on the edge. I was sitting in the floor in there.
I was on the front row to see it too. Not on the floor, but the first seats.
They oversold it, but they probably made a fuckload of money on that.
Such an awful movie.
Wow.
No.
Worst movie of all time is Black Knight, just for the record.
No, let me tell you the worst movie of
Martin
all
Lawrence.
Let me tell you what
Oh,
the
that
worst
Black Knight. Okay. Dark Knight is the other one. Yeah. Okay.
the worst movie of all time is Superman that just released last
yeah.
weekend.
You know,
I mean,
it's
it's
weird because
awesome.
it's got such a mixture of reviews. Some people think it's the greatest.
Yeah.
Here's my problem with it. And I think I texted you this, but
That it's a cunt rag of a movie.
it's like and this happens with all these Marvel movies and everything else, like this over usage of CGI.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, but then I think to myself, well, I'm being hypocritical because I love Star Wars and I love all that.
It's
but
different.
the difference is that in Star Wars or something like that, you're in a galaxy far away,
Yeah.
and you're on it's so you have that expectation of, as opposed to like there's this big ass monster that's as big as the skyscrapers in a city like where I would be.
Yeah.
No, I think
Yeah,
that's
it's not
stupid.
happening.
I don't know. So, like, if you watch the original X-Men movie, the CGI on Wolverine's claw was amazing. You watch the Wolverine Origins movie that came out like a decade later, and the CGI on his claws is awful.
Mm-hmm.
How did we go backwards?
Backwards.
But that movie, like, I can get behind the guy that played Superman. He's a good looking guy. He seemed like the Superman part. He was okay.
You said he was a pussy.
Well, hold on a second. Lois Lane was fine.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor, he was okay until you see that he's fucking wearing skinny jeans and he's a pussy.
Yeah.
I think you just have something against skinny jeans.
But Superman was more of a pussy in this as opposed to like, hey, this is Superman.
Yeah. The only thing I heard good about it was the dog that's in it was a rescue dog from Tennessee.
I told, yes, I saw that news article today, but I told Nikki when we were leaving the theater, I was like, well, I guess the reviews are right. The dog did steal the show. The dog was the best part.
Yeah, I'm glad I've seen the reviews, and I'm glad I heard that because I will not go.
But I have a trouble with it because I don't know if that's like what everybody else likes. And I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like Justice League because there's too much CGI in it. I don't like a lot of CGI. Like we talked about yesterday morning. Look at the Mandalorian. They went away from heavy CGI and went back to puppets.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Obi-Wan movie, puppets.
Yeah.
You know,
But like comparing it to like F1 that I saw the week before, it's like there's no CGI or anything like that. I know that like they probably put Brad Pitt in the car, but I did read reviews where he was like, like practicing and doing laps. I'm sure he's not going 200 miles an hour.
Say what you will. Tom Cruise is jumping out of that fucking plane. He's jumping off the Burj Khalifa.
Well, that's like the selling point on all that is that like Tom Cruise is doing all those things.
Sure. To me, it comes down to acting in the whole story, the plot. I mean, if it is a monster trying to take down a city and you got a guy flying in trying to stop his foot from crushing a car, I don't want to watch that.
Well, what's bad about
That's
it?
not where I thought you were going with that.
No, but I mean, we probably look back to like the original Supermans and compared to that. I mean, there was drama, there was legit, villains.
Well, and Lex Luthor wasn't a pussy and all that. But like
you're really caught up on him wearing skinny jeans.
he was a sissy.
He's the beast, man.
You know what? This is what it made me think of. Some of you here may disagree with me.
Mhm.
Which means I'm going to disagree with him because we've had this conversation.
What I don't like is they made this movie
Mhm.
during the woke time.
Yeah.
And now we are not in a woke time, but it's referring back to like
That's a
the wokeness of all of the things. And it's
If you sincerely think that we are not still in a woke time, you're mistaken.
Not as well.
not as bad as it was.
Not as bad.
But in any case, like, look, the acting was fine. The people that were in it, I like them just fine. But as far as like all the CGI and all that, I wasn't into it. But then I have to take myself out of it because people go and see because I'm not a big Marvel movie fan.
That's because, hold on, there was 15 years of Marvel movies leading up to Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
He watched none of them.
Oh, and just watch
And then he went to Endgame. He's like, what a garbage ass movie. Well, that's because you had no emotion attached to it.
No, I agree. I understand that. I agree to it. But
However, I am more of a Marvel guy than a DC guy.
I'm just more of like and it makes me mad when they do all these remakes and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, they
because
have.
I just want something new. Like what isn't look
That's why I was so excited for F1 because it was the filming wasn't it all done on what was it? Was that the one that was done on the iPhone?
I don't know if
I don't think so.
But the trailer where you had to put your headphones on to hear the heptac, whatever you call it.
What was really nice is on the Apple Vision Pro, I think we touched on it a little bit. And after
That's
we
right.
had that conversation, I went and did it. But they had the Apple Vision Pro camera, and it was actually Brad Pitt because like you're sitting there and you look over and Brad Pitt's sitting right next
Sure.
to you is like
That's
on his
awesome.
training laps. And I'm sitting there like I'm sitting in that chair over there, and I fucking thought that I was on this lap that he was doing. I'm just like, oh, Brad, slow down. Brad, what? This corner you're hitting.
There's a wall.
There's a wall.
Put the tires up.
Rubbin, just remember Rubbin's racing.
Yeah. They're doing a remake of Days of Thunder.
Are they?
Yeah.
I sent you the Running Man.
Yes. Running Man will be good.
I think so.
Yeah. When are we going to go to our next movie, you know?
I'm assuming it's going to be Running Man.
I hope so.
I'll have to find a shirt for that one too.
I'll just wear my Top Gun shirt.
So anyway, while I was dealing with that, I was dealing with all of my back pain, which I'll bring that up, and then Joseph can talk about his fucking foot. But I all of a sudden, listen, I'm almost 44 years old.
Yeah.
For 43
So, yeah.
years of my life, I go to sleep at night and I sleep the same exact way that I did when I was even a little kid. And I woke up.
Stuck it on your finger?
No, not anymore, because I have my CPAP. I got my CPAP mask on. I can't do that.
It's hitting the.
No, it's this finger.
Oh, no.
It wasn't my thumb. It was my finger.
Yeah, that was this finger.
Oh, that's a dirty finger.
It's a dirty finger. So anyway, I wake up a couple weeks ago, and my fucking back hurts. And
Your back?
I thought my back. I thought I was gonna die.
Back pains are bad.
Yes.
Back pain is bad.
So I went to the doctor the next day, and they were like, Tim, you have acute lower back pain. I'm like, no, motherfucker. You sure I don't have like kidney failure, cancer? You know, so, yeah, basically I've got a 3 or 4 weeks to live type situation, because that's what it felt like.
I get my will going.
And he was like, no, it's fine. So the next day,
Gene is going to outlive you.
he is. I was going to text you and be like, it looks like you're last man standing here.
Who would have thought it was his back and not my heart?
The next day is the 4th of July. And I'm just like, fucking just can't move, can't do anything.
I was wondering why you didn't ask me if I was coming over for the 4th, because you were
I was laid back in that chair right there, hoping that my back pain would go away. I go up to the house, and Nikki's like got her purse on. She's like, you ready to go to the fucking emergency room? I'm like, yes.
Jesus.
I went to the emergency room, and guess what they said? Mr. Hollis, it appears as though you have acute lower back. I'm like, they already told me that. Are you sure I don't have kidney failure? And
Thank you for charging me thousands of dollars.
Yeah. You sure I don't have cancer? And I've got 3 weeks to live type situation. So here I sit a couple weeks later, still in fucking pain.
Do you know what you did? I mean, can you retrace?
Well, let's be honest. He didn't do anything.
Mike, I went to sleep.
That's all it was.
Yes.
How old is your bed?
It's like 3 or 4 years old.
Oh shit!
Not too bad, but it's funny because like
How often did you replace your bed?
if Joseph
Well, we just did, but it'd been a long time.
if Joseph came up to me and kicked the shit out of my back, and then my back was sore, I'd be like, well, I know why my back is sore. But this is like, I just went to sleep.
You slept
Wow.
weird.
So anyway, so I'm dealing with that. And then Joseph texted me the other day. Listen, this dumbass right
Do you want the
here.
real story or the story I've been telling people?
I want the real. Did you give me the story that you've been telling people?
Do you want the real story or the story
Well,
I've been telling people?
I walked in the office yesterday, and I saw he had his nice shoes on, his cool running shoes on. I'm like, what'd you do?
He's got enough beers in that he can give me the real story.
Yeah,
now.
if I didn't get the real story either, I want to hear it too.
No, the real story is what I told you guys, but there's the story that I've been telling everybody else.
What have you been telling everyone else?
Caitlin
first?
threw my ass down the steps.
What? So you seem more hardcore?
Because you brought soda home.
No, so because we all
Because you brought some cherry 7-Up home.
No, it's not even that cool. So as I was saying, the kids had been with us all week. They've been fighting. Their mom picked them up on Saturday morning. I'm like, and Caitlin's like cleaning the house. We had the kids doing chores. I get out of the shower. The kids are gone. I'm like, this is a chance. I look at Caitlin. I was like, I need you to get in the shower. We're going to Las Palmas and we're getting fucking beer. And I don't want to hear any questions about it. She gets in the shower. She gets dressed. We're walking out.
Here's a chance. Totally something different.
I thought he was like,
I'm super lame.
Joseph's about to get that thing.
I'm like, all right.
That's where we were going, but no.
Shower.
No.
I did not picture Las Palmas.
Nope, Las Palmas was the answer.
Joseph's sexual dreams.
All I wanted was a goddamn beer. Fuck sex. I wanted beer.
Joseph's sexual visions are like, hey, babe, get in that shower. We're going to Las Palmas.
Use the good soap.
And he's like,
right,
did you
so-
get my beer? I got my beer. Proceed.
So the best part here is I've been trying out new cameras on.
Wow. What are we talking about?
There's no way I can go about this.
Just like, get your jacket, honey. I'm going to watch you drink beer with the cameras. What the fuck?
So currently my Ring camera is on my storm door.
I'm such a lame life.
Yeah,
I know.
I thought this was going somewhere awesome.
I'm like,
It's
let's
not.
go. Stop recording. We want to hear about all this.
There's nothing awesome about this, and I have so.
Well, hold on a second. How did we get from like Joseph
Would
fell
you
and hurt
shut-
his foot to where like me and Mike are like, yeah, they're about to fuck.
I think that says more about you two than it does me.
I'm like, I would go to work tomorrow and look at Caitlin a little differently.
All right. Anyway.
So the door opens. So if you watch it on the camera, the door opens, and because my camera is currently on the storm door, it starts facing the neighbor's house. And you hear me, and I'd mowed that morning, and I turned around to tell Caitlin, because this is the kind of things that she likes, that her hibiscus had a nice bee in there. And so,
Me and Mike's minds are
I
way
know.
outside of the.
so
what
then I
you're
go
doing.
down the steps, and I roll my ankle down the top step. I mean, look, it's 2 steps. Let's be honest.
I texted him back and I said, "You've got the shortest amount of steps in the whole city," and you.
So I roll my ankle down onto that top step, and then I fall into the
Don't stop
spruce onto her bed lining.
To the spruce.
Which look, if y'all can see this, I had to get amputated. This little cut right here, which doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but when you drive like I do, that's a big deal. So you drive like this. When you're turning, motherfucker. So I fall down, and the door's closing, and you can see Caitlin. She's like, "Oh my god!" And she's like, "That was the slowest fall I've ever seen."
Do you have the video?
I do, and I will never show anybody.
No, we got to see
Nope.
the
Yeah,
video.
I won't.
you
I
need to
won't even show Caitlin.
We have to see the video.
So the door closes, and I'm trying to get up, and I'm convinced.
You're fat too, so it's harder to get up.
That's why I won't. Actually, it's not the video is the reason that I won't show it. It is the audio is the reason that I won't show
what's
it.
the audio?
I
to see
whimpered like a little bitch.
Let's see it. We
I-
have to see it. We'll
it
never
won't-
talk about it again.
No. So
What did it
I'm
sound like?
Oh, I think I broke my ankle.
I gotta see the video.
And she
That's
comes down
gonna be
there,
number.
and she's trying to help me get up, and I look pathetic because I'm fat. I don't have sleeves on because I'm wearing a sleeveless.
Were you wearing
shirt.
your red shoes?
No.
Okay.
I was wearing flip flops. And so like she's trying to help.
I can picture him. He's like,
She's trying to be like, I give a shit, and she's trying to help me up. I'm like, get off me.
was she being nice? I can't imagine her
she
being
was.
like.
And so
comforting.
like I get up and I'm like, I think I just broke my ankle. And so like I'm like, I guess we're not going. I said, I just wanted a fucking beer.
We've got to see
And
the
so
video.
and so
You
she
can't
helps,
talk about it in the
so she helps me up, and like she's going in to open the door, and she's trying to help me while she's opening the door. And I say, I don't need help, baby. Just and then so the last thing you see is she grabs the door to open it. I say, I don't need your help. And I'm like talking like this. And the camera is directly in her face. And all you see is her roll her eyes. And she opens the door.
So she did roll her eyes at
Oh my god.
Yes. And so I go inside, and I thought I was going to vomit. I don't know why I felt like I was going to throw up, but I was nauseous.
He's telling the 2 guys with really bad ankles.
I know. I feel terrible.
One guy, he fell from a roof. You fell down 2 steps.
So I spend the rest of the day on the couch. I don't move. She's like wrapping it and unwrapping it, putting ice on it, and all this kind of
you.
shit.
That's nice of her.
I thought so. And she's like, this is because I told you you're going to have to cook me dinner tonight. And I was like, yes, I purposely fucked my leg up so that I didn't have to cook dinner tonight. I was like, all I wanted was a beer. And my foot, so I woke up the next day, my foot, it hurt like hell, but it looked fine.
Yeah.
I woke up Monday and it hurt like hell. I couldn't put my boots on, so I put these shoes on. I get to the office and Rico's like, is it bruised? He's like, did you go to the doctor? Because Rico's I'm going to go to the doctor for everything. And I am not. I don't go to the doctor for anything. And I was like, no, it's not bruised. He's like, what do you mean it's not bruised? He's like, you're a bitch. And I'm like, it's not bruised. So I get home from work on Monday and I take my shoes off and I don't realize it. Caitlin's like, the whole side of my foot looks like yours did after surgery. And I'm like, I didn't even realize that because I'm too fat. I guess it's kind of like seeing my dick. I have to.
You gotta fall down 2 steps.
You gotta look at it in the mirror and make sure it's still there.
He's gonna put ring camera in his shower.
Justice says to me either today or yesterday, he's like, oh, now I see what you felt like. I'm like,
I didn't say it that way.
Say what you said.
I said, I feel more sympathy for you because I'm a bitch and I just rolled my ankle and you shattered your feet.
Not even shattered my feet, but had 6 fucking surgeries on them and
Fall
had to
from a
deal
roof,
with it.
Spend 2 hours in the back of a car trying to find a hospital in Mexico.
And you're just like roll your foot a little bit and whimper like a bitch.
Sit on the couch.
You need to send us that video. We're gonna.
I will not.
We'll never talk about it again.
Well,
I see part of it. You have to show it.
It won't let me pause it.
we will talk about it.
Yeah, we will.
Just like I thought Daniel was safe on here and is a safe
you're never
space, and you guys are fucking assholes.
All right. So it's rolling. I'm not going to share it. So it's rolling. The door's closing. This is after I'm whimpering right now. Notice how the volume is down. And look, she's being nice. She's trying to help me. She's being all sweet.
That's so funny. The audience can't see it though.
I know. Hold on.
Dude.
You know what?
Just play. There we go.
You should turn the volume up and put it up to the microphone at least, or send me the video so I can put it
just
on
put
the
it up there.
screen.
When I was mowing.
God. You fucking pussy. So much more to say. That's all. That's really thing I've ever seen. You pussy.
I need you to know that I haven't even showed Caitlin that video. That's how much I care about your stupid fucking
I need
podcast.
you to text it to me. Text it to
I'm not gonna, I'm 100% not going to do that.
Text it to me. We've already heard it.
Airdrop it. Come on.
Come on.
I need a good
Just
laugh.
airdrop. No, it's the
This
audio.
podcast is gonna die if you don't send that
That
Then
video.
it
is
can
like-
fucking die.
That's paying for your beers right there. That'll get numbers.
Yeah, that'll get numbers. He was a little bitch.
I told you. I admitted it.
Cramp in my stomach.
You know what's funny? When I fell through that roof, I like got on the ground and I was just like, because I never want to draw attention to myself or anything. I'm like, oh, I'm okay. And it's like, go to get up. I'm like, oh, I can't get up. But I wasn't like,
Look,
Please send it.
I'm not going
It'll
to.
never go anywhere else.
It's going to go to all 42 of his viewers.
hey, 324 on YouTube. That's pretty funny.
That is amazingly funny. Oh
Well,
my God.
All that to say, I'm sorry that you hurt your little self.
But your foot's black and blue today, you said, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I haven't.
What?
I got home from work and I sat at my desk and worked. And Caitlin's like, and I was like, it had like 30 minutes till I had to leave to come here. And she's like, well, when are you leaving? I was like, in like 30 minutes. She's like, well, can we at least like, maybe watch a show or something real quick?
Again, I thought he was like, can we at least like,
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but I'm not putting my feet up. I'm putting my feet up on the couch, but I'm not taking my shoes off. And I was like, I'll put this blanket down. And she's like, is this why you didn't change after work? It's because you knew you were going back out and you didn't want to take your shoes off. I was like, yeah, because it was a motherfucker to get my shoes on this
tough.
morning. And so I haven't seen what it looks like today. And your ass made me walk around a property.
Yeah, we did all on uneven.
Like you
property.
haven't, for all year, I've asked you to take me to things and you wait until the day that I can't walk to finally take me to a property.
It's funny because like after he did it, I told him, I was like, you need to go to the doctor. No, I'm fine. I'm like, look, I've got all these feet problems and you can have back problems.
Well, I rolled my ankle a little bit, Tim.
You can have arm problems. You
That's
can
how it
have
starts.
all these problems, but yes, you might have rolled your ankle, but you need to have it looked at to make sure, because you don't want to have long-term feet
No.
problems, because it's got to carry your fat ass around. That's how it is. My poor feet is just like, it's like, hey, Tim,
Lose some fucking weight.
lay off that Captain D's fish.
You're getting the fish again, Tim.
You get the,
Are you sure you can get it grilled?
get it grilled.
No, I can't feed. Shut up.
It's funny because
Shut the fuck up.
every time I go there, I'm like, I should get something grilled here. I'm just like, no, give me the fish and the crunchies.
Oh my god, that is so good. I was crying. That was so funny. Holy shit.
I'm glad that my pain was amusing to you. You know
Yes,
what? I
it is.
cared about you whenever you had your feet
Listen,
done, and
you're
I
in a
drove your
safe-
ass all over the fucking state when you hurt
You
your...
should tell Daniel because Daniel drove me around. He'll probably drive you around. Well, you've got Rico. He can drive you around.
I don't want Rico. Have you ever ridden in the car with Rico?
Well, let's hear about that.
There's nothing to hear about. I haven't gone to the gym in like 3 months.
Oh, you got to get to the gym. You got to get back there.
Last time we had a podcast with Two Sad Dads, you said you were starting it
going
back
back.
up
Yes, you did.
I did.
I'm a historian.
for one time.
I haven't moved my gym membership
You
to...
said that's right. He switched gym memberships. You need to.
and I was going to start at the beginning of this month, and then I didn't. And I was going to start this week, but I broke my... I had to amputate my leg.
I broke my foot. You
You broke the spruce. That's the only thing you
You
broke.
howled like a little bitch. Poor Caitlin.
No wonder she way she is.
So I haven't started yet. I'm going to start probably 2 weeks from now. I don't know, maybe next week.
Get them those double cheeseburgers in while you can.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do better on my diet. I had a calorie tracker that I used for 2 days.
That's right. Rico had a new one he gave you.
He's used it for 1 day. I got 1 day on him.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
All right. Well, you guys got anything else you want to talk about?
No, but that was so funny.
I'm glad that my pain is amusing to you guys. Just remember, when y'all have foot surgery, I give a shit.
I know.
No, I don't think that you do. And I've learned a lot from this podcast today. I've learned a lot.
I've learned that Mike said cunt.
Yes, I did. Last time I'll ever say it.
Damn, I wish I had paid more.
And I had 2 beers.
You thought it was me.
I did think it was you.
It was him.
Yeah.
All right.
I
well,
think
To both of Mike's daughters and his wife, Mike said cunt.
and I was gonna say he's sorry.
and I'm very sorry.
Mike, you're cunt.
All right. Goodbye.
Oh, that was so good.
See ya.